will be easier than ever. Will be easier than ever. Today is December 31st, 2024. Thank you, God. Thank you, team. Thank you, the audience. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, world. Thank you, everybody, A through Z. Thank you, my daughters. You got me thanking even my daughter's mother. I'm thanking the world. I'm thanking everybody. An attitude of gratitude. That's how I'm coming. Not just 2025. That's how I've always been. But there's always more room for improvement. An attitude of gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Episode 162. Why getting rich in 2025 will be easier than ever. Today's episode, we're going to give you guys the formula, right? Welcome to episode 162 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today's episode is all about seeing the opportunities right in front of us as we head into 2025. Think about this. 52% of small businesses can't get the funding they need from traditional banks. That's millions of business owners struggling to grow their dreams, hire employees, or seize opportunity. But here's the good news. That challenge creates an opportunity. As economic landscape changes, the demand for creative, flexible funding solutions will skyrocket. And for those who step into this $3 billion industry now, the potential is limitless. Today, we'll dive into why 2025 is a blank slate, a chance to build something that not only transforms your life, but also empowers others to achieve their dreams. I'm joined by incredible leaders from the CMR Podcast Network, and together, we'll explore the mindset, strategies, and systems you'll need to make the most of this once-in-a-generation opportunity. How you doing, first of all, Manny?
Excelentemente bien y fenomenalmente perfectamente bien. Espiritualmente, you got that connection with God to be rich, to attract money a lot faster. 2025. You gotta have the mindset really updated. You gotta have that mental attitude. Gotta have your mind under control for 2025. If you want to attract more money, money's gonna be easier to get in 2025 if you got your mindset under control. Money's gonna be easier to get if you got your body under control, physically. You got your body under control, you're gonna be looking good, you're gonna be feeling good, you're gonna be attracting what's good, you're gonna be attracting more. So make sure you got your body right. We got emotionally. You don't want to get in your feelings. 2025. You're really brushing shit off your shoulders for 2025 because money's gonna be coming a lot faster, a lot easier too. We got financially. If you're not attracting money easier 2025, then what is you doing? You're not paying it forward. You're doing something wrong from your pillars. You gotta do what's right to serve other people. El que no vive para servir, no sirve para vivir. He who does not live to serve doesn't deserve to live.
Positive, productive, and intentional. Positive mental attitude is the number one step to riches, right? Attitude is everything.
Of course.
We help people get from A to B, right? You need the right attitude. You got to take action to become a business owner. You want that dream car, dream home, but everything starts with the dream business, right? Everybody in this organization have their own podcast. So I'm starting with Manny from Consistency 360 Podcast. So Manny, why consistency builds credibility in uncertain times, right? Manny, staying consistent shows potential clients and partners that you're reliable in an unreliable world, right? Why do you think consistency matters more than ever in industries like this?
Well, when you're being consistent every day, you're showing people who you are. You're showing people how disciplined you are, how far you want your vision to go, how far you want to grow it. You know what I mean? So as long as you got consistency in whatever you want to take on, you're going to get it done, and you're going to get it done correctly, because this consistency is part of doing things the right way.
What's easier, Manny, to borrow $1 million or to work for $1 million?
To borrow, man.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the world, 2025, borrow to invest. That's your 2025
challenge.
Strategy or challenge. You got me? Whatever you want to call it. That's like literally your focus, 2025. Borrow to invest. Write it down in a vision board. Borrow to invest. You see how we have a dream big? Borrow to invest. OPM, other people's money, right? In this organization, CMR, right? We got an investor network, right?
Of course.
Right? OQP, only quality people. This organization is not for everybody because we're looking for people that want to grow.
Of course.
Grow means to you. Get rid of what?
Old
ways. Get rid of what? Weaknesses.
Right.
Right?
Of course.
Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. So 2025, if you want to be in this organization, you got to be willing to what?
You got to come strong.
You got to be willing to
let go of all the weaknesses. Let go of all the bad habits. Let go of everything that was sucking your energy away.
Either you could be an asset or you could be a liability.
Of course.
Will we let liabilities in the organization?
For what? Not everybody can come in here.
So people got to pay success. The rent is do what?
Every day.
Every second. Forget about every day. You got me?
I mean, hey.
The day has 24 hours. You got me? Most people, they don't have control of their thoughts. We have 80,000 something thoughts per day, right? Tomorrow is 2025, right? But I bet you anything. Your behaviors would determine, your current behavior will determine your what? What you sow today is what you reap tomorrow. So just because tomorrow is 2025, what are you sowing today? December 31st, 2024.
To see results.
So what you want to reap tomorrow starts today. That's deep.
Start sowing in yourself. Start getting your body right. Start developing your mind. Start focusing on yourself.
How small daily actions compound into big results in industry like funding, right? A lot of people work to save, to invest. But most people, they work, they don't even make enough to basically invest. And if they don't have enough to save, they will never have enough to invest. You noticing the pattern, right? Right? Because they're trained to just make a living. A job, if you work hard on a job, you make enough to make a living. Shout out to the Geos of the world from El Camino del Guerrero. If you work hard on a job, you're going to make a living.
And if you work hard on yourself?
You make a fortune.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
How do you work hard on yourself? What are you doing right now working hard on yourself? So you could tell the Geos and everybody else in the organization and the audience in the world.
I'm having a stronger connection with the greatest, with the leader, with the one who really leads this team, the leader, God. You gotta have a good spiritual connection with
in another word, God is our first partner. There's 4 levels of value creation. Imagination is the highest. Then there's communication. That's why everybody in this organization has a podcast. So whoever asks, why a podcast? Because we got to communicate the message. We got to communicate the vision.
Then I got to have a good connection with myself. We got to read books. Got to read 500 pages or more every day.
Do you read 500 pages per day? Because in this organization, we got to lead by example. We just don't say read 500 pages and then you're not doing what you're preaching. You got me? To me, the Mannys of the world, if you're going to say something, you got to literally live what you're saying. Because I'm going to call you out straight up. Right. How many pages do you read?
Well, I'm in the process of it. 200. 250 right now.
You read 250 pages a day? Bro, you got to know when it's time to work and when it's time to play. Today's episode is why getting rich in 2025 will be easier than ever. But if you're looked at as a clown, you got me? You got to know when it's time to play. But you also got to know when it's time to take things serious. Because if you don't take yourself serious, nobody's going to take you serious. Make sense? Why do people take me serious? Because I take myself serious. You got to know when it's time to play, when it's time to, fuck around. Make sense?
Right.
So why getting rich in 2025 will be easier than ever. See, 2025, there's so much information in the world. But I'm going to tell you something, world. You don't need more information. You need now less information. Because we are in an abundance of information. So when things are abundance, first you become valuable, then you become scarce. But when there's an abundance of something, it loses its value. So look at it like, if there's a billion Lamborghinis out there, a billion, Ferraris, it loses the value. Supply and demand. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's why there's only one Carlos. That's why in this CMR Podcast Network, I tell people unsubscribe. Because I know that whatever I'm bringing to the world, they don't teach this in school. Make sense? So, Manny, what habits or routines have helped you stay consistent in achieving your goals? Because you're working right now on your Consistency 360 project, right? Also, Leaders Exotic, right? There's also a few other things, that we're cooking together, right?
Developing my mindset, having an open mind, having a spiritual connection with God every Sunday, every day. Wake up and read. Wake up and I need to focus more on reading the Bible every day, to be honest. But just hearing the Bible verse of the day is what I'm doing to create my spiritual connection with God every day.
So the connection with God is every day. Why you said Sundays?
Because I go to church every Sunday.
What church you go to?
TTI.
What type of church is that?
It's a Calvary Temple.
How's that church helping you?
Because it's giving me more awareness of getting closer to God and having more knowledge of who God was and what our plan and our purpose is on this earth.
2025, anybody that goes to church or anybody that follows a leader, it could be spiritual, it could be a mindset, it could be a physical, it could be an emotional leader, a financial person, because everybody, you got me? Anybody you're going to follow, make sure they lead by example. Make sure that also, not simply that they lead by example, make sure that they also are working on the other pillars. I'm not asking for people to basically look at people like that they have to be perfect, but look at that they're progressing in all areas of their life. I cannot personally follow a spiritual leader that doesn't value health, because health is wealth. If you're a spiritual leader and you're fat, I don't care how much you preach, God's words. To me, I'm gonna just be looking at that gut, and it's just, it messes up with my mind. Sorry, but not sorry. It's the same thing with the financial pillar, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're following a mentor coach and they're not where you want to be at, do not follow them. If it makes sense. You got me? Do not listen to them. You got me? And that applies to everything, your body. You got me? If you're going to have, somebody train you physically, make sure that leading by example. Shout out to the LA Fitness trainers. I never met a trainer in shape in LA Fitness, if it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I got to take because I'll be wearing, thing just because I'm laser focused. You got me? They be asking me if I'm a trainer. That's deep. Why are they asking me if I'm a trainer? Women, male. Do I look like a trainer? Oh, I'm sorry. Now I get it. With all that said, Manny, what can you tell your future self? You got me, 2025. What are you going to accomplish this year? This upcoming year, 2025.
Stay focused. Stay present, and be intentional.
And stay consistent.
Consistency 360 all around.
There's how many days in a year?
365. Thank you.
Thank you, Manny. Manny's going to be consistent at least 360 days a year. You got me? Consistency builds trust, and trust opens doors to opportunity. That goes to the Mannys of the world. You got me? People do business with people that like, know, and trust. Right? Andy, today I was supposed to do an episode with Vanessa, from Lucy Sombra Podcast. She's here, but obviously her head hurts. So 2025, how you do one thing is how you do everything. See, I show up it doesn't matter what happens in the world. You got me? Because if you show up, why not show up also overall, right? So 2025, we want to show up no matter what. And we want to be opportunists. When people literally, they leave their opportunity, what we do? We snatch them. We take our opportunity, but we also take what? Their opportunity. So there's an extra opportunity for you, right? So you're going to do your segment and her segment. But right now it's her segment. First of all, how you doing today, Yandy?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Positivo y intencional. Blessed and highly favored. Like before I came in, I came here extra early to the office. And I just parked and I was just reflecting. What did I learn and what have I applied from what I learned? And everything is just focusing on my blessings. Because yesterday I got home and Gilbert was talking to me and I told him the demons coming out. But you were the first person on the episode. And then Gilbert was just, Gilbert be Gilbering. And then he said, I could listen to Carlos all day. And I was like, why? And I was like, he's so wise. And that just hit me. Because how you said supply and demand, like I'm fortunate enough to be around you every day, but we sometimes we don't value what's so accessible to us.
That's why first you become valuable, then you become scarce.
Correct.
And you got my respect for saying that. Because look, we're not blood brothers, even though we're Reyes, right? And my blood brother, 2024, this year, today's the last day of the year. I didn't even speak to my brother this year.
Wow.
And I called my brother multiple times. He never picked up.
Wow.
You got me? I bet you anything, if I call the Giandis of the world, you'll pick up.
Of course.
You got me?
Of course.
But it's all good. Ask me, I'm still sleeping like a baby. You got me?
Yeah.
I hope 2025 he understands I still love him. You got me? And to hear the Giandis of the world, you got me? People, sometimes what they have, they don't value it.
True.
You got me? So they lose it or whatever.
And then I told Gilbert, like, the reason that TikTok video of you and Gilbert that got so many views,
I don't even know what video is that.
the one that was outside the gym, it wasn't because of you or Gilbert. It was because of the message that was displayed in that video. And he doesn't even cherish it because they went in one ear about the other. But I just wanted to like share up on that. Like, if we look to the right, if we look to the person in our right, we gonna be like, damn, I want to be like that person. If we look to the person in the left, that person's gonna want to be in our shoes. And sometimes we get sidetracked and we don't count our blessings and really focus on our blessings, you know?
The mind is a magnet. If you think in possibilities, solutions, blessings, you attract more. So if you think in the negative, you attract that. Forget about the negative. 2025, I will never give people advices, but one advice I gave myself in day -0, focus on what you want, Carlos. Focus on solution. Because the thing is, I always knew that most people, they're programmed negative, right? So as a businessman, entrepreneur, I was always focused on the solution. Imagine somebody goes and buys something from me, right? They didn't understand that I don't make the phones or I don't basically make the furniture, right? So they'll come, pissed off or angry, you get me? So I had to put myself in the customer's shoes. With me, my character was so strong that they knew how to talk to me. Because I'll give them, I'll ask, hey, I'll hear them out, but I'll stay quiet like this. Y pongo la cara así like a dog. Forget a dog, like a lion. I wouldn't even say one word. And then I'm going to tell them, hey, you spoke everything you want to say, right? Now, with all due respect, notice how I basically think. If they try to like back up, like try to talk, I'll walk away. And then the only way I'll talk to you, if you let me talk. I already heard you. Now you gotta hear me. I already heard your problem. The problem, I will only listen to the problem once. Now we're focusing straight on the solution. Now I heard you. God gave me 2 ears. You notice that I just stay like this. I didn't even nod my head. I didn't move my head. I stayed, me mantuve competente así. Just listen. But I gave him the eyes and the face, like, motherfucker, you bringing me negative energy. I'm going to mirror that energy. But now, when I speak, I'm going to speak with the solution. So I want you to hear me out. Right? But I'm not going to force the interaction. I'm a master walking away. In my own story, I'm like, I'm not talking to you. Walk away. Or even my key, I used to leave. Leave.
You learn something new every day. That's why I cherish conversations with
Yo,
you.
I used to just, as a matter of fact, certain people, give them their money. As a matter of fact, give them extra. I swear, bro. And they're like, oh, but I want, no. Give them the money. We don't got to even talk about the problem.
Wow.
That's my flex. Oh, but there's no need to talk. But I'm sorry, there's no, tranquilo. Give them $50, go eat with your wife or your girl, or vice versa.
Salí de ellos.
Bro, I'm a master. Solving problems? Come on, bro. By 17, I have 5 stores. I'm not here talking it. So different when you walk in. Bro, I'm a master solving problems, bro. 2025, while getting rich in 2025 will be easier than ever. So, Andy, let's go do Vanessa's episode. Leveraging relationships to scale your impact. See how you're leveraging me. This is Vanessa's episode.
Yeah.
Right? Topic, leveraging relationships to scale your impact. You're leveraging me, bro, to scale your impact. You're leveraging experience. Wealth map, massive action plan to wealth. Simple. Leverage other people's experience. Leverage other people's efforts, time. Leverage other people's money. Simple. How building strong networks is key to unlocking opportunities in 2025. Vanessa Giandi. How can someone leverage relationships to thrive in a changing economy?
Simple, like to leverage relationships, the biggest lessons I learned from you was B2B and also who, not how. Just know somebody's out there specialized in that area that you want to succeed or fulfill that purpose in. Obviously, you're not gonna know it, but you don't know if that person could be the bridge. For example, if somebody wanted to get access to you, obviously it's easier through me, but there's certain qualities and certain steps they have to fulfill in order for me to put them in a position to talk to you.
To filter them out.
Of course.
Is that something bad?
Of course not, because I'm not the type of person to want to waste your time. And
Thank you. So now you understand the value of time. Time is priceless.
Of course.
You get me? So imagine if you bring me garbage, what am I gonna look at you as? Huh? We're the average of the 5 people we have around.
Correct.
So if you know that person is not a good match with that, or is not gonna be at their standard, or at least for that 1 hour, one rotten apple that comes in our organization, even for an hour, is enough to rotten up the whole energy here. Notice how when Manny was bringing all that BS, you got me, how I used to get. You got me? It's not that I'm gonna get it on you and everybody else, but I had to literally, hey, bro, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
it affects the energy.
It affects the energy, at least in that moment. Because I'm not gonna basically, what happens with this person, they can rub it off with another person. I don't move like that. But I don't care. I'll go from a trillion to 0, and from 0 to a trillion, back again. I'm good like just doing those things, because that's a leadership quality. We're supposed to have that. That's like a father.
Of course.
As a father, I have my 3 daughters. I'm supposed to show them love. But same way, I'm supposed to discipline them.
And most people don't understand it's not being bipolar. It's just, like you said, a leadership quality.
That's a leadership quality.
It is.
You got me? So, going back, why relationships are the currency of the future.
Wow.
Right? What's the best way to build and maintain meaningful connections in business?
I mean, you said it best with that example you gave, like not just in business, but in life. Most people think they're supposed to just earn respect just because they're them. You first got to give respect, but also self-respect yourself. That's how when you get your shit together, you've been so heavy on the self-respect. And that thing you just mentioned, that scenario that happened when you was in business, like you listened. She was quiet, but the same energy you give to somebody else, you want that in return. And if you don't get that, then you're willing to walk away because you already
argue with an idiot will drag you to that level. I learned that as a little kid, bro. I'm blessed beyond highly favored that I was raised in a business environment. You got me? I'm 34 years old, and I can say I have 3 decades in business. Es mentira that I have 3 decades in business. Feels good. Serving. Wow. Now I understand why I love business so much. I don't say I'm businessman Carlos. And I'm rebranding myself. 2025. CMR, the investor. I don't want to be a businessman no more.
No? Why? How come the change? You don't mind me asking?
I don't want to be a businessman. Huh? I don't want to be a businessman.
Why not? One day
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm the fucking business. You got me? Business is always going to be in me. You got me? But there's levels. In reality, I'm an inventor. I'm not even an investor. I'm an inventor. That's why with an idea, I could print money. But most people, they don't even understand that level of creativity, if it makes sense. Because you got to be a creator. You got to, connect with infinite intelligence, the sixth sense, God, the spiritual pillar. I don't want to call it brujeria. That's something, a higher source.
Next level.
That's the next level. You know what I mean? You don't get that in your average, church. You get me? I tried the churches around. Yeah. They're keeping all these people poor, bro. Passing opportunities over repeatedly. You got me? How the heck in church are telling people, okay, let's pray for health. Okay. But they don't want to go to the gym. Then they talk bad about the people that work out. They literally talk bad about the people working out, bro.
I learned the hard way. Eat the chicken, spit out the bones.
Bro, they talk bad about people that are rich or wealthy. They think that people that get money are doing bad things. The more money you get, the more spiritually like you're serving. Always be helping people. Always be closing deals. Always be creating value for others. There's 4 levels of value creation. In church, 99% of people that go to church, they're in implementation. That's why the leaders, they want them para que le dé el diezmo. I'll go pound to pound with any spiritual leader. Bring me your pastor. Bring me your pastor. Why you don't bring me Pastor de Jesus? ¿Cómo se llama?
Pastor Jesus.
Why you don't bring him?
I would love to bring him.
Why you don't bring him?
He's an open-minded
Manny,
individual.
why you don't bring me your pastor?
Obviously.
We will bring him if that's a fact.
Why y'all don't bring him? Huh? Like, I really want to sit with all the pastors.
That's good.
Because I have a lot of questions. I'm ignorant.
Padre Jesus and you will have a good conversation. Obviously, I don't pick sides, but.
I don't care. Y'all can pick. I don't need people on my side.
I'm not saying
I don't
that.
need.
I'm saying on a mental level, you're
understand, as a leader, creating leaders all my life, I don't need people on my side.
I'm not taking sides.
I'm the type of person, I don't need the referee on my side. I don't need the referee on my side.
I'm going to
play my game. I'm going to let him play his game. Pound to pound, and I don't got to get prepared. Pound to pound.
Next question.
So your relationships are your greatest asset.
Correct.
Invest in them wisely. Shout out to my brother. He didn't understand that. What's the best way to build and maintain meaningful connections in business or personal? Simple. He didn't understand the value of personal relationship or business relationship. You got me? So, high of applause for him. You got me? For 2024. I'm shouting him out. I wish him the best. Your relationships are your greatest asset. But I don't blame him. If you're not an asset yourself, you cannot be an asset for other people. What you give is what you have. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world, right? A lot of people are still battling demons. Go watch that episode that we did. So I haven't watched it, I'm going to be honest.
No, I love that. Esteban gave some amazing insight, and that led to the episode I want to do with you. Like, he was talking about, you heard the book Unlimited Power, something like that by Tony Robbins. I wanted to do an episode with you, like how could you elevate on a higher frequency, because most people don't get to that frequency of the mind that you're at.
Yeah, but I'll give an example. Let's use the Estebans of the world. Esteban got to keep a word with himself. He doesn't have a word. That's why I shout out to the Emilys of the world. I told her yesterday, when it comes to the iPad thing, the mic thing, people got to pay. I'm not buying shit. You got me? And before people get into the organization, they're going to have to buy the stuff. If it makes sense. We cannot be nice. 2025, he who pays attention. I'm coming different, 2025. I'm saying this to the whole organization. You're not recording if you don't close a deal. Nobody's going to record in this organization if you're not bringing something to the table. Because when we got to pay the mortgage, the light, the internet, you got me? Just an internet is almost $500 a month. You got me? Because we got live stream. You got me? So the cleaning, you got me? The buying water. They don't put the water in the refrigerators. It's easy to come have water, have this, have that. You got me? Sit anywhere you want to fucking sit. Also, think you're the man or you're the fucking woman. You got me? Sit. Nah. When you come into this organization, you even got to ask where the fuck you're going to sit. If not, get the fuck out of here. That's how I'm fucking coming 2025. They like it? Amen. They don't like it? Get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Bro, like I genuinely could create a team like this. Like with a blink of an eye. I'm an asset. Some people think they're the asset. Nah. Guys, all you guys, everybody in this organization is still a liability. The Estebans of the world. Because the thing is, they got to read. You know what book they got to read? Power versus Force. Page 90. The map of consciousness. Look at, rate yourself, what number are you in the map of consciousness. Most people, they're still at 20, 30, at 1,000. Bro, I'm at 1,000, bro. That's why everybody be like, yo, I never met a man with so much energy like Carlos. I'm in enlightenment. Bro, I ain't like the fucking city, the world, New Jersey, the fucking state. I ain't like the world, bro. I could be the president's president, bro. I got videos with Leonel Fernandez from Dominican Republic. Pretty soon I'll have video with fucking Donald Trump.
Mentira.
Like, come on, bro. Like, sis. Like, fuck out of here. Who the dog fuck I gotta prove something? De que, who am I? ¿Quién eres tú? I help fucking your favorite celebrity. El Alfa, el Mayor, conozco a Juan Soto, el papá de Juan Soto. Jessica Pereira. A Jessica Pereira le prestaba la oficina yo aquí. El Alfa, todos los carros. Carlos, pero tú le estás tirando vaina en la cara a la gente. No le estoy tirando mierda a nadie. Coñón. I'm the fucking asset.
Okay.
Pero pregúntale ahora qué yo le pedí a ellos. Nada. Somos diferentes. Toxic Crow. Todo. ¿Tú me entiendes? Mucha de esa gente aprendí que 2024, una de mis mejores lecciones, descaradamente,
What?
estamos hablando de relaciones.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about relationships. You know, one thing I've learned when it comes to relationship? Look what I have here. It's not about having money. Here's what's worth having is the relationship. ANC Capital Investment. Most people, they don't value relationship.
Why you think that
They
is?
say it.
Why you think they don't live it?
One thing is saying it.
Other thing is living.
And another thing is, forget about living it. It's the actions. You get me? Most people, they don't value it. Because most people are transactional, not transformational. You get me? Most people, they just see their side of the equation. Most people just want to win themselves. They don't want to see others win. You get me? Most people, especially leaders, they want to just be the leader. They want to be the star. You get me? They want to be the show. And I've noticed why God puts me in a position to shine and in the light and to light up. Because there's certain things that you cannot buy. Aura, charisma. There's people that could have $10 and there's people who could have $1. And the people with $1 are living more fulfilled, more happy than the people with the $10. You got me? The wealth money can't buy, right? So one message I tell people in 2025, be more intentional, more impactful than just simply focusing on the income. Because that's why most people are not literally living a life of purpose, fulfillment, if it makes sense. But I don't want to get sidetracked. So, Jayandi, from Day One Podcast, your topic was starting fresh with the right mindset in 2025, right?
Yeah.
Why 2025 is the perfect year to shift your mindset and embrace new opportunities, right? So, Jayandi, what mindset shifts are necessary to succeed in 2025?
The mindset shifts that are necessary. To be honest, Carlos, like today, I don't know why, pero se me metió algo that I'm tired of everybody, 2025, new year, new me. Like, that's why day one, turn that one day into day one. Like, every day we got a new opportunity. We got a new day. We got a new hour. We got a new minute. We got a new second. So the mindset shift is making the best out of that minute, like being productive. You talked about escaping, like you said, the biggest downfall on Emily's podcast is social media. And I always realize that with myself. But the mindset shift is from consumer to producer. It's either you're consuming or you're...
He's always going to bring that up.
It's either you're a consumer or you're producing something. It's either you're creating or you're consuming. So it's just picking your poison. Like, you can't be in the middle. You can't play both sides. Whatever situation in life.
Blanco o negro, not gray.
You can't.
You get me? And that's why in this organization, we all need to understand the importance of branding. The branding, we got it all delegated. I have a company, the company that's been doing the thing.
on.
And then Emily's the bridge. You get me? We got to delegate. You get me? So nobody's going to record straight up in this organization if it's not with this guy. Because I'm working my personal brand. This 2025, I'm going straight up selfishness. I'd rather work on CMR Podcast Network and whoever's in CMR Podcast Network that I allow. Because we're not going to have also 10, 20, 30 people in the podcast. I'm going to be intentional who we have around. You get me? Whoever was from day -0, whoever, we could have them. Make sense? Pero it's handpicking people. You get me? I don't need people making me feel like they're doing me a favor. I'm doing you guys a favor. Fuck out of here. I'm doing you guys a favor. When you come and pay the mortgage here, then you could speak.
And we're careful now. I still wouldn't speak.
Then you could speak.
Me personally, I wouldn't speak.
You get me? But I'm bringing experience, money. Right there, I literally killed everybody.
Doesn't have to be said, bro.
You get me? But sometimes we gotta remember, because sometimes people only see their side. ¿Me entiendo o no?
How Mar said, they're looking out the window, but they don't look at the mirror.
I'll give you perspective. Somebody could, let's say, somebody could have $100 million and put $1 million, right? Somebody could put $1,000, but that's probably all the $1,000 they had.
Correct.
But who put more? Straight up. Straight up.
Person with the million. But the person with the million put more. But it all depends, like with the interior, like that person gave all they had.
But how
So I
about if
understand.
the person that put the $1 million also is putting his experience and everything else?
Of course, obviously you put them on a scale, one's going to outweigh the other.
So we different. You get me? This is transformation here, not transaction. But we also got to understand, there's expenses.
No, of course.
¿Me entiendes?
Of course.
We're not here trying to, because the thing, we got to be intentional. We're just not going to record. Just because you tell me, because I did it with Esteban, no. It has to be things. Our mess.
I don't care about that.
Our mess is our message. And we're the messenger. And that's how we monetize. So we got to understand. We first got to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of our own company, we need to be head marketer for the brand called us. So we all got to record, right? But we got to be intentional. The point of recording is to basically to use that to market that content for a whole week. Long form video, put ads, right? Then shorts and reels with an ad at the end of the shorts and the reels. So we could attract, notice how I said attract, not chase, right? Attract the people we want. But when we attract them, then there's a next level. Now we gotta literally filter out those also. So now we can reject. Because we gotta understand something. We only want people that want to grow. Some people, when 2025, who wants to grow? Everybody raises their hand. When it's time to grow, you tell them the truth, they go into defensive mode. They go into pelear. I don't know if that makes sense. So, why 2025 is the perfect year to shift your mindset and embrace new opportunities? So, what you said again?
I say that
Creator to consumer.
Whatever. You got to pick your poison. There's no in between. It's either you're going to stop smoking, you will continue. You going to embrace those good habits, or you going to stick with those bad habits. You can't be in the middle. You got to pick a side and stay there. Be firm with your word.
Overcoming fear and self-doubt to take action. How can someone overcome the fear of starting something new?
Just do it. Just do it. Don't overthink. Just do it. No matter what. You got to go full throttle. How you always say, you can't have your foot on the gas pedal and the brake pedal. You got to pick one and stand by that.
A new year doesn't change your life.
It doesn't.
Your mindset does.
Oof.
You got me?
Amen.
And most people think that's why what separates the best from the rest is mindset. You're going to notice most people very talented, but their mindset, cucaracha. So 2025, I recommend the world, look at yourself like a computer, right? Your operating system, delete everything you know, right? The new illiterate is not the person that learns, that reads, write, if it makes sense. It's the person that you got to unlearn, relearn, unlearn, learn, relearn. I don't know if that makes sense. You got to literally delete everything that you have internally. All those beliefs, all those programs that you have, todas esas aplicaciones que tienen en la mente, right? Delete them. Erase your phone. I'll challenge the world to just delete and wipe out your whole phone. Start fresh. Wipe out your whole computer. Start fresh.
Wow.
Buy yourself a notebook. Life by design. Start fresh. Like literally, be so intentional with your relationships that you're now proactive, not reactive. People that hit you up, they go, oh, Happy New Year, to reconnect. Cuidado con esa gente.
Cuidado con esa gente.
Todas esas exes. They que Happy New Year, fuck out of here. I don't need none of those fucking... El pasado... One thing about me, the past is the past. I live the present, moving towards the future. I'm sowing in the future, in the present. What I sow today is what I reap tomorrow. ¿Me entiendes? So, for me, que una gente se me vaya de mi vida, para mí eso es como I don't close doors. Porque since I grew up in a business environment, strangers make me rich. So I always understood family, friends, they don't support you. You get me? So the last people I needed support era the friends and family. So I always understood strangers. It's easier for me to get money from a stranger, straight up, than somebody that I know. Because people you know, just the fact that they know you, they don't want to support you.
I feel like entitlement plays a big part in that.
Yes.
But for the next person could come on, all I say is you don't, like, most people say new year, new me. New year, same me, but I'm just improving. Like, Carlos, I'm pretty sure everybody in the world, you watching this video, you just improve. And that's the only thing to life is improving. If you ain't growing, then you're dying. And that's what I would say. Work on that mindset. Mind is our most powerful tool. La mente, cuida tu mente, life 5 pillars. That's what changed my life. Thanks to you for showing me those 5 pillars. And
Thanks
pretty
to
sure
God.
it will show you. Oh, I
God,
said it.
look at. God is using us. We're chosen one. Look at it. Look why I don't like getting credit. Because at the end of the day, everything I know is thanks first of all to God. And then everything else is thanks to, probably I learned it from somebody else.
No, of course.
You got me? I don't look at the world like how did we learn English from somebody else? How did we learn Spanish from somebody else? You got me? How did we learn everything and anything from somebody else? So I don't look at the world, you got me? Like I look at the world like we're supposed to leverage each other.
Of course.
You got me? I'm a student. I'm a student to every game. You got me? I learn basketball through people. Right? Everybody's my teacher. You got me?
In the book of Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun, but always give grace, glory, praise, and honor to God. But life 5 pillars, cuida tu mente 2025, not 2025, today. Turn that one day into day one. Have that embedded in your mind. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you. With Emily, we're on time, 10 minutes each. Emily from Hands Believe Podcast. Today I did an excellent episode with Emily in Hands Believe Podcast, which she's going to break it down. First of all, Emily, how you doing?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente. Mentally, mentalmente. Physically, físicamente. Emotionally, emocionalmente. Financially, financieramente. Porque aquel no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't serve living. Positive, productive, intentional.
Emily, break down the episode that we did today, which I went as a guest to your podcast, Hands Believe Podcast. You interviewed me. It's in Spanish, though. Pero those people that want to learn Spanish, you got me? 2025, I challenge you to learn a different language. Learn Spanish. 15 minutes a day, Kaizen. 1% of your day, you could literally learn Spanish if you take 15 minutes every single day.
Yeah,
Or if you don't know English, 15 minutes a day could also improve your English, your vocabulary.
Yeah, the title is Focus. In Spanish is Enfócate. And we pretty much talk about the people need to know what they want, have a clear goal, and also write it down so they can take massive action in the plan.
So we gave in that episode clarity, how you could focus more this upcoming year, 2025. You got me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily, for interviewing me in your podcast.
A pleasure.
So, Emily, let's talk about breaking limiting beliefs about money and opportunity. Remember, your podcast is Ends Believe Podcast, right?
Yeah.
So I thank God and also artificial intelligence that it breaks things down based on the person's thing. You got me? So breaking limiting beliefs about money and opportunity. The importance of changing your money mindset to see abundance instead of scarcity, right? So Emily, how do limiting beliefs hold people back from stepping into industry, like the industry that we got going on? You got me? Overall in this organization, like, the mind, personal development, helping people get money. You got me? Overall, just helping them overall.
Yeah, our belief is created by our environment. So if we listen to our fathers or the society we are into, they will say that everything is a scam. The money, you need to sell your time to get money. If you want to open a business, they will say that it's hard to open a business. Or if you want to buy something expensive, they will say you don't have the money for that. But if you acquire a new mindset, you can see that everything is possible, because whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. So if you say, I will have that, your subconscious mind will do everything in their power to achieve it, to get it. So
I want to play this video. Have more people believe in you.
you need to believe in.
And I'm sitting there at my table, can remember it like it was yesterday. And I said, John, we're going to make $1 million a month. And the guy rolled his eyes. Smart, very smart guy. Too smart. I'm like, bro, you can leave now. And he's like, huh? I said, bounce. This isn't going to work, bro. I saw the roll. I saw the roll, bro. You don't believe, bro. Yep. That guy, shit. We do $1 million a day. And he didn't believe I could do $1 million a month. You got to get rid of those guys, man. Don't like.
That's the number one thing. They got to believe in you, the product, the vision.
Well, they need to believe in you more than you believe in you. Like Jared believes in me more than I believe in me. And Ryan does too. Ryan believes that we can buy more real estate than I believe I can buy. Like privately, I don't believe any of this shit, man. Come on, man. I don't think I'm a star. And I'm sitting
That's deep. What message you got from that video, Emily?
That practically doesn't matter if someone believe it, if you are not believing it.
You see, Grant Cardone hired a man, right? Or partner up with a person. He pretty much partnered up with somebody. This is deep. Because I even actually sent this to my business partner. One of my business partners, I sent him that video. Right? He partnered up with a guy. This guy was a genius, right? And pretty much the message Grant Cardone was trying to say is that Grant Cardone told the guy, hey, we're going to make $1 million a month. And the guy laughed and looked at it like you're crazy. We're not even making $100,000 a month. You got me? But Grant Cardone got rid of him. Because just the limiting belief that he was bringing to the organization, you got me? He ended up partnering up with somebody else. Now he's doing $1 million a day. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. You get me? And I have more videos. It's crazy. Which there's a video also. Wow, I gotta look for it. But I got a video, pretty much like McDonald's and these things. Hold up a second.
Yo le recomiendo a todos los que emprenden que solamente emprendan en lo que ustedes estén dispuestos a pagar para trabajar. El mundo del emprendimiento, yo quiero decirles que es como el Instagram. Una cosa es lo que la gente ve y otra cosa es la que la gente lleva por dentro. El emprendedor tiene que ser una persona que trabaja 24/7 y es el soldado que siempre recibe todas las balas. Entonces, si tú no tienes la pasión y la motivación de que no estás trabajando, sino jugando a ser el número uno, porque estás pagando para hacerlo, yo te recomendaría que no entres en la industria del emprendimiento. Esto es algo complejo, es de valientes, pero es algo que es la razón de ser de la vida. Si no hubieran emprendimientos, no existirían empresas. Y si no existirían empresas, no existirían empleos. Entonces, es la base inicial de la cultura, es la base inicial de toda de todo el mundo. Por eso hay que fomentar que la gente emprenda.
That's why. That's why in this organization we're here, like telling people straight up, you gotta literally become a business owner. But a business owner, business is not for everybody. But the message I was trying to bring across too. Look at McDonald's, Uber. There's a lot of these companies that are making millions of dollars a second. A second. And a minute. Like every 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they're making 2-3 mil. A minute. If there's people making 2-3 mils, companies, organization, a minute, why are here people with so many limiting beliefs? Why are people here letting other people dictate what they're worth? Yesterday's episode was excellent. Episode 161. You got me? That's why I would never let anybody dictate my future. Dictate what I'm worth. You got me? Most people don't even know what they're worth. That's why I think big. Don't listen to people who tell you can't be done. But they make goals. My make goals are minimum $3 million a day. And I'm not settling for less. I'm not settling for less. And I even brought it up. That's $1 billion a year. Nah, I'm worth $20 billion. This organization, minimum, we're going to bring minimum $20 billion in cash flow a year. Straight up. Like, I believe it. I really did the numbers, everything. You got me? We're solving the number one problem, which is the mindset. The best investment anybody could make is on themselves. I'm living proof. Business grows how the leader grows. I don't got to say I'm a leader. Look at all the people in this organization. And now look at the people that these people in this organization are creating. You measure a leader by his people, but you measure the people by his leader. It's a two-way street. Vision-driven leader plus teamwork equals success. Makes a dream work. Teamwork. Together everyone achieves more. I cannot do this by myself. The most important job on a leader's list is the vision. We could get the money. Money has 3 stages. Get it, keep it, grow it. We could get it. Simple. We borrow to invest. OPM, other people's money, right? To keep it, what we gotta do? What do you think we gotta do?
To keep it?
Yeah.
Asset.
First, we borrow money, but we gotta buy an asset. But how about if people don't even know how to look for the assets? Shout out to those Sams of the world from Capital Games. Imagine Sam starts looking for real estate opportunities for everybody. We could buy things as one now. We could buy right now projects as one. Because it's not the same, just you putting your money than us having a vision-driven leader plus the team, CMR Investor Network, right? Part of the investor network, right? And we take all of our money and we buy an asset. Would you rather have 1% of something big or 100% of something small?
1% of something big.
You know what's people's problem?
They want to have
They want 100% of something small.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You get me? But to each his own. So Emily, these are beliefs. So why most people miss out on opportunities because of fear or doubt, right? What advice would you give to someone who doubts their ability to succeed or doubts the ability of another man or woman to succeed?
What I can say is that they are not confident in themselves for the things they can achieve, because depends how you see yourself is the things you're going to project to other people and the things you're going to achieve. So if you doubt other people or say something about them, you are projecting it to yourself. So the best way to do it is just stop self-doubting yourself and having fear because of the environment you are in or because of the people you have around.
2025, ignore the external voices. Listen to your inner voice. Two things. You either listen to everybody. Everybody got something to say. The only voice that you got to listen is that inner voice, God. What does God has to say? But if God gave you a vision, you go after that vision. And I got something to read about the vision, if it makes sense.
Okay. So for years to come, I'm just going to say that the things you think about is the things you're going to attract. So
Your belief shapes your reality. Choose them wisely.
Yeah.
In another word.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily. And go watch the episode that I did with Emily in Spanish. You guys are going to love it. Guys, I want to read this before I go with my brother Gio. Gio looking like a multimillionaire, which he is. Because first you become a millionaire, multimillionaire in the mind, en la mente. Forget about the pocket. But I want to read this first, Gio. You don't need anyone's permission to chase your dream. It is in your mind. It's your duty to achieve it. It's your purpose. Stop living for other people's expectations, whether it's your teacher, your spouse, your friends, or even your parents or your business partner. Their opinions shouldn't dictate your path. Focus on your own goals and ambition. And of course, help others, but make it a part of your mission, not a distraction from it. The only permission you need is your own. That dream was planted into your heart for a reason. Ese sueño fue plantado en tu corazón por una razón. So, el camino del guerrero, Dios te lo plantó a ti. Yes. Pero Dios me mandó a mí para ayudarte y traerte claridad. ¿Me entiendes? Porque tú eres un speaker. Tú eres un comunicador. Y también tú tienes que usar tu imaginación. You got to use your imagination to bring clarity, because people perish because of lack of vision.
That's true.
Proverbs 29:18 en la Biblia lo dice. Pero people perish because of lack of knowledge. El pueblo perece por falta de conocimiento. José 4:6. Pero now that you're self-educating yourself, personal developing yourself, you're able to use El Camino del Guerrero, that platform, and every month, the Wealth Map Summit, to bring awareness, to be a light where there's darkness. So it's the same thing in the physical pillar. If you self-educated yourself in the physical pillar, you could use El Camino del Guerrero to bring light to that health is wealth. Right?
That's true.
Because 2025, everybody has everything they want to have when it comes to money. But have you made a list of everything you want to have when everything that doesn't require money? That's even better.
That's true.
Like your health.
You have everything.
Right? How you doing, brother Gio?
Excelentemente bien, fantásticamente bien. Thanks to God, mentalmente, espiritualmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente.
English, 2025, Gio's coming straight English because he has it in his calendar.
Yeah.
Right? 15 minutes, Kaizen, 1% better. Every day, he's learning new words, right? He
You
has
know-
the applications,
you know that-
Duolingo. He has Inglés sin Barrera. He signed up, right? He's speaking English. We getting Gio out of his comfort zone.
Yeah. Then now, before I went to the gym, I talked to people who speak Spanish. Now I'm talking to everybody who speaks English. I'm learning the basic stuff. What I mean is I'm starting from zero. So now I had to learn how to express myself, you know?
Gio,
I'm making.
You're going to do today an episode with Cristina Isabela from ¿Quién eres tú?
¿Quién eres tú?
En español.
Yeah. Ajá,
Guys,
pues,
tune in after we're done with CMR Podcast Network. I'm going to be done with Isabela Cristina after him. Go watch the episode. They're going to interview him, right? So you can know more who's Gio. ¿Quién es Gio del Camino del Guerrero?
Yes.
¿Quién es Giovanni San Vicente,
San Vicente.
del Camino del Guerrero?
See you soon, guys.
See you guys soon to watch it. So, Gio, El Camino del Guerrero podcast, right? Building wealth through service and solutions, right? How helping others achieve their goals creates wealth for yourself, right? Gio, why do you believe serving others is the key to building long-term wealth?
You know that you said it now in very clear, that, and I like it, that you know that God put it in your heart, planted in your heart, because the main thinking is very selfish, so it cannot be you. You know, it's always God is touching your heart, touching your mind, and giving you the ¿cómo se dice? Sabiduría.
Wisdom.
The wisdom, so you can attract the people that need you too. So giving them light in the darkness.
See, 2025, it came out from your mouth, is going to be the year that you're going to focus on creating more leaders.
Yeah.
You have now Isabela Cristina, right? But now Isabela Cristina is supposed to also get leaders
That's true.
that create leaders. But you're not going to depend just on Isabela Cristina,
No.
right?
No.
You don't depend on one person.
No.
So you got to lead by example,
Yep.
right? So your goal 2025 is minimum 100 leaders.
Absolutely.
But you don't want to put that goal just for the whole year. You want to look at it like, hey, you got one, but now how can I get 9 more? Go from 1 to 10. Now from 10 to 100. The most difficult milestone is getting from 1 to doing the first one.
Yeah.
You already have the first one. Jay Andy already has 10.
Nice.
You see? So now Jay Andy's next milestone is to turn that 10 into 100. But now it's easier. All he got to do is connect with each person, and that person each has one. 10 times 10 is what? 100.
Yeah, 100.
You see how easy?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the goal.
Yandy is gonna make it because he's a nice guy. He's an amazing guy.
Make
He's
sense?
gonna make it, yes.
But you see, it's because teamwork makes the dream work, right? So, Gio, why being a problem solver is the ultimate skill in 2025? The problem that we're solving is a mindset, la mente, right? Notice how everything finishes con la mente.
Everybody's problem.
Yeah, right? But people, they don't want to solve that problem, right? I want to read this, which I read in Emily's thing, right? I'm going to read it in Spanish. Lee 500 páginas al día. Así es como funciona el conocimiento. Va aumentando como un interés compuesto, compound interest. Todos pueden hacerlo, pero estoy seguro de que la mayoría no lo hará. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said, read 500 pages a day. Así es que funciona el conocimiento. That's how the knowledge works, right? Va aumentando como un interés compuesto. It'll go incrementing like compound interest, right? Todos pueden hacerlo. Everybody could do it. Pero estoy seguro de que la mayoría no lo harán. But I'm sure that not everybody would do it.
That's right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Meaning personal development. The secret, personal development and self-improvement and income go hand in hand. Crecimiento personal y ingreso van mano a mano.
You know, there's some people they like to learn, but they don't like to share the blessing. Like, so they don't even know that sharing the blessings you are practicing too. That they can keep.
The
it
teacher
in your
learns
head.
more than the student.
Yeah. So
And the teacher, what you sow is what you reap. You bless others,
Yeah.
the blessing comes multiplied.
That's true.
So Gio, what's one way someone can start solving problems for others in a big way?
What's the best way?
What's one way
Oh, what's one way? Okay.
someone can start solving problems for others in a big way? Because we're solving problems in the big way.
Yeah, that's true. You know, everything, be a passionate, and if you got put it in your heart, that means you have the doors open, but you have to put it like, you have to make it from the purpose, in the bottom in your heart, not to fuck another people, but to make it a blessing. That's the best way for me.
So what's the problem that we're solving here in this organization?
How to think. 'Cause
How to become a thinker.
Yeah.
But also how to be a doer. Because now a lot of people here are thinkers, but they haven't learned how to do.
And thinkers
So
in the right way.
2025 is the year of execution.
Yeah.
An idea is just a dream with execution. We can close the distance between an idea and money, but hey guys, we gotta execute. The Wealth Map Summit, we wanna give people the map to wealth. Massive action plan to wealth. Leverage other people's experience.
Yeah.
So you're a coach, you're a mentor now,
Yes.
right? You could coach people, you
Yeah.
could mentor people.
One
but
year.
But everything starts with yourself.
Yeah.
You don't lead by example. How can you how could people trust you?
That's true.
People do business with people that like, know, and trust.
Yeah.
Make sense or no?
Yeah, it all
Imagine
makes
if I
sense.
don't lead by example, will you trust me?
No.
Huh?
No.
Thank you for today for being a man of your word. You came through.
Yes.
It makes sense? That says a lot about you. You got me? Because we're here investing in 2-3 things. Ourselves, attention. We day trade attention. That's why
Yeah.
we all have our own podcast. But also other people, right? I started investing in myself. I started investing in attention. But I also started investing into people. Because I believe in you, not 100%. I believe in you, Gio. And I'm going to say this on this video. I believe in you straight up, more than what you believe in yourself.
Thank
Y
you.
me voy a quitar la gafa. You still do not believe in yourself,
I
Gio.
believe in myself.
But I believe in you more than you.
Thank you.
I believe
appreciate
in
that.
you more than you.
But nobody believes more than me. But I appreciate it.
But
Really
I
good.
believe in you more
Yes.
than you. If you see your potential from my eyes, Gio, you wouldn't be un panadero and you would even be a trainer
The thing is that the
in
potential,
implementation.
the potential that you are seeing now is going. I've been working not too many years, but maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, not 30 years. You know what I mean?
Read the book Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, that really.
Think and Grow Rich. It'll teach you the biggest lesson that most people 2025
The thi-
could take.
The thing is that I don't make myself from this. I'm making myself from the bottom.
No, Gio,
Yeah.
look, why getting rich
Yeah.
in 2025 is easier than ever.
Yeah.
Gio, Think and Grow Rich will teach you this lesson. If
Okay.
you tell yourself you're going to become a millionaire in 30 years, it'll take you 30 years. But if you tell yourself it's going to take you 3 years, it'll take you 3 years.
I'm
But
not
if you
talking
say,
about that. I'm not talking about that.
if you say, just using perspective.
Yeah.
But if you say it's going to take you 3 months, it'll take you 3 months. That's like health.
Yeah.
If a man says it's going to take you 3 years to get in shape, Esteban, if it's up to him, it'll take him 3 years,
Yeah.
10 years. His whole life. Esteban without the Gio and the Carlos of the world, he'll be with that body for the rest of his life. Facts?
That's true. That's true. That's what
Today
I'm
I worked out with him. I could see it in his energy. Yesterday I worked out with him. I could see it in his energy. Lazy. doesn't keep his word.
I talked to him yesterday. I said, let's make it 3 months. Because now we're in the
But,
thing, you know?
but I noticed, and I'm taking him lightly. But I cannot be your friend if I cannot tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's how I come. You got me?
That's what I like.
So, Gio, you're going to do the episode next with Isabella Cristina. When you solve problems for others, success becomes inevitable.
Yeah.
What else can you tell the world?
You know, I know that some people don't have friends that I mean, just to be here talking to you, I'm getting wiser.
Appreciate it, my
I don't
respect.
even know I'm getting wiser. But I choose to be sitting right here next to you. The thing is that the people have to choose very wise who they are listening to. Because the stupid, when you can get stupid and you don't even know.
The thing is, people that they want people to be entertaining them.
That's
They don't
true.
want people to put them through pain.
Yep.
So 2025, you want to look for people that put you through pain, tell you the truth. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento.
Yes.
The truth sets you free. When you're miserable and fear zone, comfort zone, obviously you're going to stay miserable.
Yeah.
Because the truth le duele. La verdad le duele al que está
Yeah.
en zona de miedo, zona de confort.
That's true.
Pero
So-
when you're in growth mode,
Yeah,
la
I'm in growth
verdad
mode.
te hace libre.
That's true.
Right?
So I'm 34 years old. Thank God.
We're the same age.
We're the same age. I can say in this video that Carlos is the first person I met. That's what I said. I can be listening all day. That's the
My
first
respect,
person.
Gio.
So it's not easy to find people that are thinking, yeah, of course, YouTube you have too many people. But what I mean in be next to, it's not easy. So choose the person you wanna. But if you don't meet that person now, you have to start with you. So when you find somebody like Carlos, you know what you have next to you. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Gio, for recognizing the value, just like I recognize Gio's value multiplying. Gio, I see him as a business coach, life coach, just maximizing his potential. B do having everything he ever dreamed of, everything A through Z. Because if I did it, you could do it, Gio. You get me? There's enough abundance for you, and so also so you could pay it forward. Willing to share your blessings back with others, right? Isabela Cristina, how you doing?
Fine, you.
I'm doing excelentemente bien. How you doing?
Okay, spiritually, and mentalmente, physically, and emocionalmente, en fin, financieramente, súper bien, porque el que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir.
My respect that you're here also getting yourself out of your comfort zone, speaking English. Because I'm not going to say you're trying. You got to look at it like, hey, go all in. 2025, put yourself in an environment where people literally get you out of your comfort zone. You're going to see, you're going to grow. And growing, at first, you're going through pain. But then, when you surpass that pain, it's going to be fulfilling. Because you're going to see your process, your journey, especially in your podcast. Even though your podcast is in Spanish, right? But when you're in CMR Podcast Network, get yourself out of your comfort zone. You get me? When you see an opportunity that you could speak with somebody in English, talk to them in English. Have those people that are bilingual. Tell them, hey, 2025, if you want to be my friend, talk to me in English.
Perfect, okay.
Oh, pero no, en español no entender. No. If you want to be my friend, talk to me in English. I want to practice my English with you. Oh, but you're not going to understand me. And vice versa. You're going to make it. No. Talk to me in English. Oh, you don't want to talk to me in English? No problem. You get yourself friends that literally go with your standards.
I know.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So,
por hoy en español.
Yeah, because 2025, you want to raise your standards, right? You don't want to basically be living a life of low standards. Let me put this video.
You've got to raise your standards. You don't have any standards for your life. This is why things keep happening. You cannot keep eating and drinking and just doing anything. There's no direction. You go here to eat, you don't ask what's in the food, you just eat the food. You go to the grocery store, you just pick up a juice, beverage, you don't read the ingredients, you just buy it because it's cheap. And then later on, oh, I'm diabetic. Oh, they're going to cut my legs off. Cut the legs off. Because you were warned. You try to take the cheap way out. You're hanging around people. There's no threshold for your life. You hang around anybody. You have sex with anybody. A good farmer does not throw his seeds everywhere. You don't hang around anybody. People that's robbing, stealing, and killing without reason. Next thing you know, stick up. Now you down at gunpoint. You've been hanging around. Now they robbed you. You have no threshold. You got to raise your standards. Move away from certain people and certain activities in the way that you live. Come up to a high level, and you're going to get those results. We're too old for this. Got to
your standards, you see? That's why 2025, right now, is easier than ever. Why getting rich in 2025 will be easier than ever. You got to practice OQP. We're the average of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. Yo mejor prefiero estar solo que mal acompañado. Ya tú me estás entendiendo un poco, ¿verdad? Most people have a lot of bad habits. So, bad habits, a mí me molesta hasta como una gente se sienta hasta así. Like, you don't come to fucking a place and just sit however the fuck you want to sit. You know what I mean? Makes sense? If you don't see me sitting down like I own this shit, you don't come here and sit like that. You got me? Or throw your stuff anywhere. Y un reguero, y un desorden, la basura, like what we gotta be picking up after you. Like, fuck out of here. You make sense or no?
Yo te entiendo.
So, Cristina Isabela Cristina, the emotional intelligence needed to thrive in a changing economy, right? So, understanding the emotional side of decision making in business. So, Cristina, How does emotional intelligence help someone adapt to a rapidly changing world? ¿Cómo la inteligencia emocional ayuda a una persona a adaptarse en un mundo que está cambiando tan rápido?
Cuando tú tienes inteligencia emocional, tú puedes adaptarte, como tú dices, a diferentes situaciones, tanto en lo laboral como en el mundo de los negocios y en lo personal. Si tú no te autoconoces o no sabes cómo manejar esa inteligencia emocional, puede afectar todo, incluso hasta tu economía. O digamos, si yo quiero poner un negocio, pero resulta que emocionalmente estoy mal, digamos que pasa muchísimo con tu pareja, tú tomas malas decisiones.
Y trae esos
Y trae un retroceso.
hasta para el business environment.
Exactamente.
¿Sí o no?
Sí. Por eso, eso es lo que yo más trabajo, lo que es, digamos, la inteligencia emocional.
EQ is more important than IQ. Can you break it down in English as best as you can? Tell the world what you just said in English. Get yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, but
Because
I try.
if not today, I'm going to tell you straight up.
Yeah.
Next time you're in CMR Podcast Network,
Yes, I know.
if you don't speak English, you're not going to come.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, hey, stand up and next.
Okay, so how do you people, this is the moment, no, ¿cómo se dice? No comprenden inglés.
Just speak however, act like I'm
No,
not even
¿cómo se
here.
dice comprenden inglés?
Just say it in Spanish, Spanglish.
Okay.
Speak Spanglish.
The people right now for no comprende and different personally. So I don't have empathy with everybody. I needed empathy. I needed no more liar people, no more señales.
You're
No hay
doing
que
excellent.
señalar.
Go.
So I try a different work. You speak for your language, you speak different religion, pero this one person, si tratas mal a una persona, tú no sabes lo que esa persona está pasando. Aunque la gente no lo crea, el suicidio existe, la depresión existe y no necesariamente se ve porque tú estás metido en una habitación, sino que también se ve.
You see, you were doing excellent, después la cagaste.
Ya, sí.
Te
ya.
dije que si me viene a hablar español, if you come and speak Spanish,
Yeah, but
I'm
tú
going to
dijiste
tell you, hey,
Spanglish,
stand up.
Pero tú dijiste Spanish.
Spanglish, whatever word you didn't know in English, you could have said it in Spanish, but I wanted it pure English.
Okay.
Right? Today's the last time that you come here, in this one. ¿Quién eres tú en Spanish?
No, ¿quién eres tú en bilingüe? Ya, es my meta para mí.
¿Quién
Mi meta
eres
para
tú? It's a podcast in Spanish.
Yeah, so for a moment, pero ¿quién eres tú? How are you? No easy problem in English. So, no hay límites.
Yeah,
For
but
the
what I'm
people,
saying
it's
is,
different people, it's different. I need it for the language. I need it for the interview for different people. No, it's
I
only Spanish.
already told the Mars of the world,
Yeah.
the Sams of the world, that you're
Yes.
going to interview them.
Yes.
Because I'm going to put
Porque-
them, can I speak? Because sometimes you don't listen.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
The coach mentor appears, the teacher appears when the student is ready. Because I'm going to give you tough love. This organization is straight tough love. I already told Mars and the Sams of the world, for quién eres tú, they're going to basically, I didn't tell you, but I was going to shock you. I was going to make them both, en que se vean ridículos. You and Mars, imagine you sitting here and Mars sitting there from Brick by Brick podcast. Or you sitting here and Sam from Capital Games, and you got to interview him. You notice that I'm very unpredictable. Today you're going to do Gio. It's in Spanish. Notice how I made you, how you did Esteban. You were supposed to do ¿Quién es Carlos Manuel Reyes de CMR Podcast Network? Pero yo como líder, I'm a person very, you know.
Yeah, you try. You want to better the person
I like
and
testing
you want to
people.
keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like this environment is to not simply inspire you and to motivate you.
Yeah.
It's to help you grow. So if you want to grow, you're in the right environment. If you don't want to grow, this is the wrong environment because everybody's going to be depressed. And we don't want to basically promote those people, the depressed, anxious, stressed. No. I tell people straight up, in this organization, there's no depression. There's no being anxious. There's no stress. Esto es siempre fresh, nunca stress. You're going to come here for an hour, tú vas a vibrar alto. You're going to be at your best self. You're going to bring in the map of consciousness. You're going to literally come at your best. That's why I don't want to see everybody every day. I want to see certain people top once a week. Because the day that you guys come with either the guys with your haircut, dress it to impress yourself, right? Because what's not recorded is not remembered. But I'm not just going to let fucking people just come here, I could literally be in pajamas. I could do it.
No.
I could do it, but not everybody else. You know why I could do it? I already became the person. I don't got to prove to you quién soy yo. I proved it to myself. That's the biggest flex. You get me? I don't got to prove it to not even the world. Like, I already done impactful stuff. You know what I mean? So, going back, how self-awareness helps you navigate challenges and opportunity. What's one practical way to improve emotional intelligence for success? ¿Qué manera, qué práctica tú le puedes decir para así la persona mejora en su inteligencia emocional para el éxito?
Para el éxito, el autoconocimiento, el alimentarse.
So, self-awareness.
Yeah, self-awareness.
Excellent.
So, empathy. And
she goes a lot.
I know yourself. So, I need it for the... Necesitas conocerte. You need it, you want itself.
You need to know thyself.
Yes. You need a different emotion in different circumstances. Different emotion, different circumstances. You need it you need manejarlo y llevarlo a cabo. Puede lograr que, digamos, puedas tener una mejoría. You want is better the person, you want is better entorno, your work, family, of financial, so it's everybody.
Isabella Cristina from Quién Eres Tú podcast. She's going to do an episode right now, once again, with Gio from Camino de Guerrero. So success isn't just about what you know, it's about how well you know yourself, what she's trying to say. That's the quote for her. Success isn't just about what you know, it's about how well you know yourself. El éxito no es solo lo que tú sabes, es qué tanto tú te conoces. So, to recap, consistency, relationships, and mindset are the keys to unlocking opportunities in 2025. Emotional intelligence and service create sustainable success. Reflect on what's holding you back from stepping into, obviously, the industry that we're in. What steps can you take today to start building a system that serves others and creates wealth? So, next time, simply just put your things in God's hands, but also take massive action on the plan you create for yourself. And I hope 2025 is an amazing year, not just for yourself, but for everybody, for myself. We want to make the best. Future looks bright. Thank you, God. Thank you all, you guys. Thank you. Thank you.